know that scientists in the US use about 12 to 27 million animals for their experiments? Well, animals are being killed and harmed for these experiments every day. And scientists should focus on testing with advanced computer technology and with human cells and tissue instead because it's more accurate. Testing on the animals is cruel and unnecessary. I have done tests on diseases that are similar to the real thing, but they're more accurate because it's the result of like an actual human. And animal testing is inhumane. There are other ways to test and replace the animals, and of the testing on animals isn't as accurate as it would be on a human. So animal testing is very cruel. The facilities that conduct these experiments, they imprison like millions of animals, and they're kept in like cages their entire life, and they're tortured nonstop. In these facilities, the animals are not handled with care at all. The facility also takes like taxpayer money to conduct these experiments that inflicts pain and misery on the animals. At more than 1,000 laboratories, monkeys are addicted to drugs, sheep and pigs get their skin burned off, and rats have their spinal cords crushed. And it can also include like protocols that cause severe suffering, such as long-term social isolation, electric shock, withholding food and water, and repeating breeding and separating the infants from their mothers. Many, if not most, animals die before the end of the study, and the animals who survive that are used in the research and testing can be killed after the study is completed. The testing on animals isn't accurate and it's not as effective. When they test on dogs, rats, and mice, the rabbits, and to see if a drug will be safe for humans only provides little insight, and it is statistically wrong most of the time. The scientists try to mimic the disease that humans inherit in animals and see if they can try and treat it, but they're not the same as humans. Animals don't get the same disease as humans do, so they react differently than humans, so when they try the drug on a human, it ends up not going well. Testing can be very dangerous to humans when it's tested on animals. A recent drug trial in France resulted in the death of one volunteer and left 4 others severely brain damaged in 2016. The drug, which was intended to treat a wide range of conditions, including anxiety and Parkinson's disease, was tested in 4 different species of animals before given to the humans. There are other ways to conduct tests rather than to do it on animals. Scientists have moved on to furthering their technology for testing. Most of them rely on advanced computer technology, and this replaces the need to animals completely. The alternative way is more sophisticated by using human cells and tissue for testing. This gives them a more accurate result because it's showing how the human would react rather than an unpredictable animal. When they do take samples of the human cells and tissue that's donated, and they conduct the test that's more accurate. So the computer modeling is also just as accurate when using human samples. It's estimated of a substance's likelihood of being hazardous based on its similarity to existing substances and our knowledge of human biology. Animal testing is not needed and is necessarily cruel. Scientists should rely on the sophisticated results of humans and advanced technology.